21st sum. Here you have this as your main connective. Put a extract mark. Now over here, use this pause. You have two possibilities over here. You go for the second possibility. Let's try the second possibility. T F F T. Okay, first step. Now here you can directly go for the rule F F F. This is my second step. Now I substitute. I write by the negation. This is my third step. Now if you check over here, do you get any inconsistency over here? Then no, you do not get any inconsistency. There is no inconsistency. Therefore the given statement form is not a tautology. Sorry, false. Now we'll solve it by second possibility, FFT. FFT. Prioritizing my call because I have applying the rule. Now this will become false. This is my second step. Now here this will go by the rules FFF. This is my third step. Now to check the inconsistency, you will see you have an inconsistency. No, you do not have any inconsistency anywhere. Do you? FFT, right? I applied this. There is no inconsistency, is not tautology. Easy. Connective over here is curl, is horseshoe. False, extract mark. Now if you see, this entire sum is negated. So for horseshoe you will have TFF ka rule. So your main connector should be here, but you will give it over here because that entire bracket is called first step. TFF. First step. Now my second step will give values over here. If this is true, this will become false. Second step. Okay, now for dot, you will have three possibilities. Here you can apply the rule, so go by this TFF. Third step. Okay, and this is false, so this will become true. This is my fourth step. Now here you simply substitute. For P you have over here true, so you're also true. Fifth step. And for Q you have true. You're also over true. Sixth step. Now if you want to check if you have got any inconsistency, check this. FTF, do you have it over here? No, you do not have TFT anywhere in the dot. So this is your, here you found your inconsistency. Easy. So yeah, now there's nothing to paste. There is an inconsistency at step 6, comma 5, 6, comma 1, comma 5. So the given statement form is tautology. Is so therefore the given statement form is tautology. Now we will use FFT possibility. F. Now T will be here, but since this entire sum is in bracket and the bracket is curled, you put this FFT over here. This is your first step. This is your first step. First step, and this is your second step. Now if here you can directly apply the rule of TFF. Third step, this is your fourth step by the curl. Fourth step, this will become true. Now you need to check if you have inconsistency anywhere. P is true, here P is false. So here you find inconsistency over here in P. So here you go with this inconsistency. You have found inconsistency at step 1, step 3 and step 4. Therefore the given statement form is tautology. TFF. Okay. Fourth step. Now again, this is your main connector, so your false. This is your second step. Now what you will do is over here, you can either substitute what will I do when I have 1, 1 and 2 over here. They are asking you to substitute to apply something whole. T Now if I substitute the value of P over here and name it as 3. So now adjusting this 2, I will find the third variable TT. In dot you have TT and the last one is again 2. This is the only possibility you have. So put it over here. Third, and this will become false. This is your fourth possibility. So now if you check TFF So now if you check, you will find inconsistency over here. TTF. TTF, because you do not have anything as TTF over here. So here your sum is clear. Here again your main connector is false. Put a extract dot. Now I'll use the third possibility, that is F1 possibility. First step as per the rule. This is my main connector. Sorry. This is my first step. Now this is my main connector, so it will become exact opposite of it. Second step. Now here. Again, you can't go by any rules. You go by substitution. False. So you are also false. You are also false. This is my third step. This is my fourth step. And here, as per the regulation rule, this is my fifth step. Now you will not get any inconsistency in P. Go for these values. Do you have any FTT in horseshoe? FTT? Yes, you have FTT on horseshoe. Rest anyway, you do not have any inconsistency. Therefore, there is no inconsistency. So the given statement form is not a tautology. Easy. The entire bracket is neglected. You will consider the curl as false and true because that curl, this represents the main connective. So your main connective is false. Now we use the first possibility. Now go for the second possibility, FTT. Now this is my second step. Here this is my second step. Now we use the first possibility. Now let's go to the second possibility, that false, and this will go by true. This goes false. This is my fourth step. Now if you check again, you do not have any inconsistency. If you check TTF, you have it over here. You again do not have any inconsistency, so it is not tautology. Okay, so here again the next 24th sum, third time possibility. Now here again you put true over here because your main connective is this. Put the extract mark over here. Now for horseshoe you will use FTT wala possibility. FTT. This is your this is your first step. So this will be your second step, and here you go with this second step. Now for your wedge, you use TTF wala possibility. Okay. So this goes by F. TTF. This is your third step. This goes by your fourth step. And here again false. This goes by your fifth step. Now if you check again. Okay, so let's try with the next possibility. Again here put false. Extract mark. Here you come with true. First step. Then is true. Here again you go for true. True. Second step. Second step. Now here, what you will do is you just go for the things from here. Now when is wedge over here, TTT, put away tree, third, again T, fourth, and this goes by F. This is the fifth. Now what I did here is in wedge. Now even if you substitute, you get it 3. Now when is wedge T and T under one possibility only, this one. So I use the same possibility over here. Over here I labeled it as 4 and then I just changed it with the curl value. And now if you check again, you will get no inconsistency. Therefore, the given statement form is not a tautology. Here you have your main connective as triple bar, false with an there's extract mark. When do you have false? When you have your antecedent as true and your consequent as false. This is my first step. This is also my first step. Now next. Now if you see, you can solve any sides because both the sides you have the rules. Dot ka rule TTT. Second step. Second step. Now over here, coming to the right hand side, if you see, you have the rules. Horseshoe the TFF ka rule you have over here. This is my third step. This is also my third step. Now, if you see, you will have to put the rule of negation. This will become your fourth step. This is your fifth step. So now, if you want to check if there's an inconsistency, then yes, you will find an inconsistency over here. In P, over here also. So you found an inconsistency. There is an inconsistency at step 2, 4 is also true when both the sides are true. Okay, this is your second step. So now over here, substitute. I mean, you use your negation wala rule. This is my third step. This is my fourth step. Now you can simply substitute over here F. Fifth step. And Q is false. Again over here false. This is my sixth step. Now if you check, do you get any inconsistency? So you do not get inconsistency as per P and Q ka rules. Now if you check this rules, dot, do you have FFF? Yes. In horseshoe, do you have T, F, T, T, T? Yes. So there is no inconsistency. There is no inconsistency. Sorry, therefore the given statement form, there is no inconsistency. Yeah, whatever. So therefore the given statement is not tautological. That's all for today. Do subscribe my channel for the next lesson. Sums next will solve traditional logic or deductive. No, before that we'll solve deductive rules, CPIP rules. So do follow my channel. Do subscribe if you find it helpful. Thank you.